If you're a creative entrepreneur creating Instagram content on Canva for either your own business or for your client's business, then listen up. If you haven't used Etsy Instagram post templates before, then this video is going to show you exactly how to use it and why it is such a valuable tool in creating Instagram posts that look so beautiful, so aesthetically pleasing, that are on brand and so simple to use. I'm not a designer at all, and I've found using these Etsy templates so easy. They're a really great way to spark inspiration, but they also look beautiful in my feed. Hello, I'm Kate Emiley and I'm a marketing consultant, educator and mentor, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to find Etsy templates for your social media accounts, as well as things to consider when choosing an Etsy template. I know I've chosen some before, but they actually just sat in my downloads folder because they weren't quite the right fit. So I'm going to help you avoid that mistake. Then I'm going to show you how to add these to Canva, and finally, how to make them on brand so they're going to look beautiful in your feed. Alright, so first things first, jump on Etsy and then go and search for social media templates. We'll just keep it broad to begin with. So social media templates. So these are digital files, and what I mean by that is you don't get a physical product, obviously. You'll get sent a digital file that then you can download from Etsy and use it in Canva straight away. So as you can see, there's so many different examples depending on what you're after, what your aesthetic is, what your brand looks like, or what type of business you have. Now, what I like to do is make this a little bit more specific. So say if I personally was looking for Etsy templates, I would go social media templates for coaching, maybe. I share a lot of educational content on my social media account. So these show some really nice ones. As you can see in this one here, it's got, graphs and diagrams, and I really like this one actually. This is really pretty. So this gives you an idea of what it's going to look like in your feed. The color scheme's really nice. Don't stress if this isn't your colors, because you can change that. That's really easy to do. I'll be showing you that in a minute. But getting an idea of whether this is the sort of look you'd like to have on your social media. Here's another great option that's a little bit more sort of corporate. It's a little bit more refined, and it's going to really hit home with anyone that's working with more B2B clients or corporate clients. While you can search your niche, you can also search for specific types of templates you're wanting to see. So for example, maybe you're wanting to create more carousel. So these are examples that either have carousel templates or are purely carousel templates. So as you can see what all these carousels are going to look like. And what I mean by carousels is the posts where you can literally swipe through from one graphic or one text box to the next, to the next, to the next, with that seamless sort of flow. The cool thing about carousels is they have a really high engagement. I'm finding this for my own account, that my carousel posts are doing way better than my reels, my other posts, or any video content. So my carousels are doing the best. Why I think carousels are working really well is because they're so savable and shareable. And when someone clicks that little save button, it means that they can come back to it again and again. But that share button's even more important because it means that you're reaching a greater audience, you're reaching your followers. So as you can see, heaps of examples here. So a couple of things to keep in mind when you're looking at Etsy templates is don't be swayed by the images that they use. So for example, this one, beautiful imagery. I think this is for a photographer. So if you are a photographer, you probably do have a lot of beautiful images from your clients. But say you're a marketing consultant like me, or a freelancer, or you are, you're doing one-on-one services, maybe you're a VA or something like that. You probably have a collection of brand photography or some beautiful images of yourself, but probably a very small number of them. So to create carousel after carousel after carousel is going to be really challenging for you. So while these look beautiful, you need to have similar sort of photos for this carousel template to work. Personally, I like to avoid templates with a lot of imagery because I find it really hard to create that same sort of aesthetics, that same sort of vibe that the template is for by just using my own imagery. Another thing to keep in mind is if they're saying, you know, there's a huge number of templates. So for example, 245 templates. I think there was also one for 360. So this is a crazy, crazy number of templates. And to be honest, I would find that really, really overwhelming. I would stick to a smaller number, maybe up to 20 odd, because 260 is going to get really confusing really fast. So here's the templates that I purchased. So the reason why I chose this particular template is because it had a variety of different text-based posts. So like I said, I share a lot of educational content. So there's a lot of tips and strategies or ideas or explaining something. So I like using a lot of text in my carousels. But then they also have a few graphics and show a few different ways of sharing the content. I also liked how there was different ways that they were getting people to go from one carousel image to the next. And while the brand colors are not my brand colors at all, I just felt like this template had a lot of variety, and I felt like it was something that was going to, work for my account. Okay, so once you're ready to buy, you just literally click buy now, go through the payment gateway and order it. So then you'll be prompted to download the file, and when you do, it will have whatever's included in this specific product. This one has captions as well, but all I'm interested in is the Canva link. So we'll click here and it's given me a PDF. So what you need to do is open the PDF and scroll down and copy this web address to the templates. So when I've ever purchased templates, what I like to do is I like to save it as, say it's purchased. So this is the original. So I like to keep the original as an original and then go and make a copy for the templates I'm wanting to use and actually craft content around and that sort of thing. Okay, so all you need to do is click on the text or the background or whatever, and then click on the little text icon, click on your colors. I have all my colors saved here as I have a paid account, but if you don't, you just add in your hex code. I don't use this black, I use more of a brownie black. So let's click on that. And then at the bottom, it prompts you to change all. So this means in this whole document, this whole template, it will change that blackest black to this brownie black, which is my color scheme, my brand color. Okay, you can do the same for fonts as well. So this is Montserrat, which I do use, but say I wanted to change it to something else, maybe this was my font. And so I changed that. And again, I can change it all in the whole document. You can go through and change the backgrounds as well. So say I want to change this to my pink and change all the black backgrounds to pink. And you can see that change has just been made straight away. So as you can see, using Etsy templates for your social media posts make designing content so much easier. I'll add the link to the templates that I purchased down below so you can go check those ones out. But otherwise, just have a browse on Etsy and have a look at all the different styles you can look at. You could also do the same thing for reels, or if there are static posts or quote posts or anything like that, you can really get super specific. You can also get specific around the style. Maybe you've got a minimalist style or a bold style or black and white, and there's just so many options you can try. So if you love this video, give it a thumbs up and comment below if you're going to try out an Etsy template, if this is something you haven't thought of before but you are really excited to test it out and get creative and start building a feed that is beautifully designed and with a beautiful aesthetic by using some simple templates. So if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe because I release weekly videos all about digital marketing. These are all for creative entrepreneurs, so they help to build your confidence and share the stuff you need to know now. On that note, that's it for me for today. So until next time, bye for now.